Hey guys, it's Elizabeth. So, another question that I get frequently is okay, here's my story, here's my experience, here's who I am, here's what I would write about if I could write a book. Is there a demand for that sort of thing? I love this question so much. And I love it when I give people my answer, which is no, there's not a demand, and yes, there is a demand. They're like, what? Because here's the thing, guys. There's a demand for everything. That's why everything's been done. You can't find a topic about which a book hasn't been written, I bet. And if you can, there's a reason. Everything's been done. It's not about, oh my gosh, I can't do it because there's not a demand for it because it's already been done. In fact, the more it's been done, the more of a demand there is. But what's going to make you unique is your unique voice, perspective, and experience. What's new that you lend to the story? What's new that you can give readers that they haven't been able to get from all of the other books that may already be out there on the same topic? And then as far as, again, is there a demand, and me saying, no, there's not a demand, here's why I say that. Because if you're right, it's because everything's already been written about. Are people sitting at home and thinking, God, I really wish someone would just write a book about how to start a business? No one's done that. I really wish someone would write a book about how to use Google Analytics. Nobody's done that. If someone would, write that, millions of people would buy. No, because there's a book on everything. It may not be a great book. It may not be a best-selling book, but it's out there. So is there a demand for it? Probably not. But yet there is. Because what there's a demand for is your unique story and your unique voice and your experience and your perspective and the lessons and the wisdom that you bring to whatever you're putting out there. Otherwise, it just stays with you, right? The rest of the world who has whatever problem or challenge you can speak to, they don't get to benefit from your wisdom and your knowledge and your experience and your personality and your sense of humor and your compassion and your empathy and all of that. They don't get to benefit because your voice, your unique voice, isn't out there. So is there a demand? Yes and no. But more often than not, when people ask, is there a demand? What they're asking is, can I make millions of dollars doing this? That's what they're asking. And so the answer to that is so much different, because then what you have to ask yourself is, why am I doing it? So it's not about, is there a demand? It's about acknowledging within yourself, I want to write about this, but I want to make a good bit of money doing it. And that's okay. People think that's bad, to be honest, that they want to make money doing something. It's not. Here's what's challenging is when you lie about it, when you lie to yourself or anybody else, when you lie to yourself and you say, I'm just doing it to be a good person. I don't care if I make money. Because then when you don't make money, you get upset and angry and frustrated, and you get frustrated with the money that you've already shelled out to publish the book. So just be honest and say, yeah, I just want to make back my investment, or I want to make money to donate it, or I want to make millions of dollars and go live on an island in the middle of nowhere, with my family. That's fine. Just be honest about it. But ultimately, whether you make money and how much money you make has nothing to do with whether or not there's a demand for your story or a demand for your topic. It has to do with how you sell it, how you write it, how you market it, how you connect with your audience, finding your audience. So unless and until you can do that, the first question that's not the right question. That's not the question that needs to be asked. Think about what you want to do with your story. Think about why you want to do it. Think about where you want to take that and go from there.